Peace and blessings to everyone. Yes, I'm getting it cleaned up nicely down there. I figure I do it every 2 years or so. I hope you're all well, happy, joyous, prosperous, and in good order right now, today. Wishing you all that usual good stuff. Hi, honey, how you doing? Yep, I'm fat and happy. Because believe it or not, I want each and every person in this entire world, no matter the nationality, there's only one race, people. There's a nationality or belief system or whatever, you know, peace, happiness, abundance, blah, 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 blah. Because that's what I want for myself. And we only see in others what we see in ourselves. Okay, I'm going to say that one more again. We only see in others what we see in ourselves. Yep, that goes for everybody. So, thank you, and it sure feels good. Get out of that stupor and just keep it pushing. I find that there's many misconceptions about altars, how to make them, what they're for, blah, 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 blah. And just like anything else in life, we all could choose to look at things differently. It's not because of the media or this person or that person or, well, this person's telling the truth. Hold on to your seat. This person's telling the truth and that one's not. So I'm going to, oh shit, where is it? Oh, there it is. Yep, got all my candles lit today. And this person's not telling the truth. No, you got to find the truth for yourself, people. We can't depend on mama and papa and grandma and so forth and so on to always tell us our truth for ourselves. You have to find your own truth. So this means even if, mother is a, I don't know, Baptist, Apostolic, Catholic, whatever, you don't have to be that because mama's that. You have to be that while you in mama's house. Well, for most of us. Others of y'all could talk back and do whatever the hell you please. Yeah, not. No, not black folk. We get backhanded and get the iron tossed at us or something, or beat with the iron cord. My neighbors got that anyway. So you need to find your own belief system and stick to it until you believe in something else. Everything doesn't have to be whatever somebody else says it is. Oh, did I forget to turn your heater on? I'm sorry. Let me turn your heater on. I know you're cold. Say hello, everybody. Say hello. Tell mama to put that stupid thing down and let me sit on her lap and sleep in her lap all day, huh? Yeah, my baby girl. My baby. Yeah. I gotta call a lady to have her trim your nails. So, just like anything else, there's something for everything and everyone. You just gotta stop lollygagging and being lazy and figure out what it is for you and what your prosperity needs, not somebody else's. And bless a lot of y'all heart, in tons of groups. How do I do this? How do I do that? You know how you do things? You study. That's how. You take a crumb, not the whole cake, and you study. And you study and you study. And you find somebody on YouTube that you love and believe that they are telling the whole truth. Okay, good. I gotta make sure they melt evenly because I don't want it to start dripping. We could light our incense that I made, I don't know how many full moons ago. So let me jump to the biggest thing. I don't have any room. Yes, you do. Clean out your filthy bedroom, clean out your filthy closet, get rid of all that shit you ain't used in a whole year and haven't even seen, forgot all about. And make room for an altar. Okay? It only needs to be, what, as big as a, I don't know, 9-month-old pair of shoe box. So go to your Kmart, Walmart, whatever, Payless, blah, 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 and get a shoe box. Clean out 10 inches of space in the closet up top, or under your bed. Slide your altar under your bed, as long as you're not burning no candles, you know? And just keep it pushing. People, you don't need that much space. That's why I keep telling everybody, you don't do what other people do. I mean, if you don't have room for, what is this, a 3-foot diameter table, then obviously you're not going to get one, right? So get what is in your means. Oh, is that a small one? I'm looking for a small feather. Oh, that might do. That just might do for what I'm needing. You know, if you have room, like a big old huge, 1,070 square foot apartment, then you can have some room for altars, huh? If I didn't have, when I didn't have this room, I had a shoebox under my bed. So the cats didn't get to it because the lady that I live with got 10 freaking cats. And I had a shoebox under my bed for 3 years. We all had to find sacred space and altar space. Okay? This is called a bovida. I just put that on my wall too, on Facebook. Okay? And everything has its purpose. So when you go in somebody's house and it's a holy terror mess, I mean, even this could be, my altar for Osain, the Orisha for all plant life. I'm not saying it is, but it could be. All my little babies that I love. And just do something to help improve yourself. We all need money, energy. We all need, I won't say it like that. I will say most of us choose to desire success and prosperity, wealth and abundance. I forget, everybody doesn't want that. Oh well, I'm not here to shit on anybody. What I am here to do is say you could have your altar your way, and you put on your altar what you can. Okay, and I purposely show you that, which I don't normally, to say you have to work with what you got. Okay, if you got beans and rice, then I'll put some beans and rice in there for Elegua. As a thank you, as a sharing. If I don't have anything for Ochun, then I can't put nothing there but some gold beads that I have. I don't have a 7-course meal for Chango or any fancy stuff for St. Michael or. So, you got to work with what you got. If that's just a piece of bread and that's your last piece of bread, you can take off a little piece of corner and put it there. Come on, think. All of you just say, oh, I want to be like so-and-so and have a nice big old huge altar and have, blah, blah, blah. Why? Is that in your budget? No. Then why would you want that right now? I'm not saying don't have a goal. What I am saying is we all got to be realistic. So your altar is not my altar. My altar is not yours. Even though I love yours very much, it's beautiful. It's got lots of crystals and herbs and blah, 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 all on it. I don't want yours. I want mine. to be nice and pretty, or sometimes it's not so nice and pretty. Because when you work on an altar, when you have a working space, it gets dirty. Well, mine does anyway. Just like all these crystals are full of dirt, full of dust. And people say, oh, well, that's just protection. Yeah, that's funny. And yeah, it is. Yet I know I need to clean that off every now and again. So it's time to do it again. you know? So be realistic. You can only work with what you got. I mean, is it in your budget to go buy that $100 crystal? Maybe not. So in that case, you can have a little tiny baby crystal like this. Until you get there, how's the saying go? We got to fake it till we make it, right? So stop trying to make you like everybody else. Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses, spiritually or financially or materialistically. I mean, come on. I don't want no dang bottom red shoes, red, whatever fancy thing that is, No, not even when I was younger did I want that stuff. I was a very plain person all my life. The only thing I'm not too plain about anymore is my crystals and my witchy cabinet. Which brings me to my next point. You see all those jars up there? Just like a lot of y'all got shit up on your shelves, there's space behind there to put an altar that nobody can see or touch. There you go. There you go. I know people live with people and they can't have, something like that. You don't need something like that. You need a little bit of space. And there's at least a foot of space behind those jars up there that I'm about to fill with those herbs right there. I'm about to put all those herbs in my jars, that I got. Make cute little, would you stop that? Cute little labels to put on them. Oh God, sorry. I'll get it eventually, but in the meantime, see, and that's just for all my witchy stuff. I don't have a lot of any other books besides spiritualist, herbs, motivational, and witchy stuff. That's it. That's about all I read. If I want to read a different type of book, then I'll go find the audio book someplace online. Anyway, and the other thing I wanted to share with you is, just collect. You see, I have lots of feathers, big ones from a peahen. Peahens are huge. It's the female to the male peacock. Peacock has all the pretty flowers. All the pretty feathers, and I didn't particularly care to keep one because eventually, after it's out of its skin, those colors start to fade if you don't put it inside something, oxidization and all that stuff. So please remember, you're not everybody else. Stop trying to be everybody else. Get yourself a little tiny box top. Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn that shit off. Sorry. And put your altar in there and keep it pushing, okay? Just be happy with what you got, because the universe isn't going to give you anything you're not already grateful for. The universe doesn't keep saying, okay, yeah, here's $1 million, and you have a beer mentality, not even a champagne mentality, okay? So you got to start working on yourself first. I love it when all my candles are lit. It makes me feel so witchy, magical. And you see, I sit here until all my candles are burning out, right? I'm going to put out those big ones in a minute. I don't like for them to burn too much, too long, too often, because again, then it'll start, trying to run out on the side, and I don't want that. So during ritual, I burn a little, and then I pour it out, and I burn a little and pour it out. So it stays, a nice, even burning space in there. So What kind of altar do you need? And I don't believe in people saying, oh, I just have one. Well, that's you. I have, okay, that one, which serves for, believe it or not, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Yeah. Didn't even notice that, did you? You can't even tell it. Your altar don't need to tell what it's for, what it's about, nothing. Wait, 1, 2, 7. There's 7 people working in that space. I took the plates down with the stuff on it. You didn't need to see that. And I just put 2 white plates there because you don't need to be seeing other people's business, you know? Anyway, it's going to be whatever you make it. It's going to be whatever, however you work it. That's what it's going to be. People are like, well, I did an altar, but it didn't work. Well, how long did you how long did you wait? A day. No, boo boo. Go back and let it sit there and keep working it every single day until it works. You know, that's like digging up the seed to see if it's growing. If you keep digging up the seed out of the dirt, it's never going to grow. If you help the caterpillar out of its cocoon, it's going to turn into a butterfly and then die because you helped out the spiritual process. You can't do that. You cannot do that. You just have to let it be. Step out on faith and know it's going to work. It's going to work. Otherwise, you choose doubt, faith, or fear. That's the only 2 options. Okay, so no matter how upset I was the other day over my own mother, blah, 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 I know I got to push that shit out and keep it going. And I did. So let's go. Let's raise that energy. Let's burn your favorite some good smelling candles. Let's create an altar, whatever you feel should be in it. Stop asking everybody, well, should I do, should it? No. Sit your booty down and listen to that inner voice that says, just get a glass of water and a white candle or whatever color it tells you. Just trust the process, okay? Stop trying to be all fancy foo-foo and shit. I ain't fancy foo-foo. I mean, how many people you know got plates on the altar without food on it? And don't get me wrong, if I chose to have the budget and spend a 7-course meal budget on, one entity, then I would do that. Spirit already knows. I want to spend my money on, more crystals. Because crystals make you happy, and I like making you happy, so I like sending you crystals. I know, I'm such a horrible person, huh? Anyway, do what you can do in the meantime, okay? In the meantime, let's just work it until we can't, until it don't work no more, okay? That's all. Why does it not want to get any smaller? Is that the normal size? Okay, I'm willing to be wrong. And then what do you need it for? And then focus on things like that. So people are like, well, what should I put on a money altar? Hello? Things that remind you of money. Bank dirt came from a money place, right? Or some huge billion-dollar corporation that's on the corner of your street. Get some of that dirt. Scoop it up in drop $1. Scoop it up and some dirt in your hand. Put that in your Ziploc bag and take it home and put that on your money altar. You find a penny, pick it up, put it on your money altar. Well, some of my pennies go to the money altar and some of my pennies go for making earrings. Yep, I said earrings. Anyway, do what's in your capacity to do. Okay? You see, it wasn't in my capacity to go out and buy crystal glasses. So I went to the 99-cent store and got little tiny plastic cordials to put on my altar for the elements. Sit. Thank you. So I got 6, that comes 6 in a package, and I got like 4 packages. Yeah. Because, even your Bovida, that one over there, it needs to stay clean and well maintained. So I have to tell you truthfully, I don't change my cordials often. And yeah, they get that white shit in them because of whatever's in the water here. And you know what? I just got to keep it pushing because that's the best I can do right now. I want to go to a thrift store or something. Okay, I'm not going to no thrift store. And you people that go to thrift stores, we want to be careful with all them vibrations on that stuff that has been here for 100 years. I mean, just because it glitter don't mean it's gold. And don't forget to smudge your stuff before you bring it in the house. Okay, so if you have a little tiny space, again, in the closet, under the bed, on the other side of the bed that faces the wall that nobody can see, I mean, you could put your altar in your windowsill. Nobody needs to know what that stuff is there for. They just think it's a bunch of toys. No, it's a sword for protection. It's a little army guy with a gun for protection. You got a cactus with the prickles on it. That's for protection. You got a little tiny, in the hairspray bottle with the pss, pss, pss. Yeah, take that cap off, fill it with water. There's your water for prosperity, grounding. I mean, come on. God knew what she was doing when she creates stuff. You just are closed-minded about it, maybe, and don't think of things because you're still in the box. There is no box. Come on, jump on outside the box. Stop limiting yourself, okay? So, having said that, go outside, go for a walk, even if it is 115 degrees outside. I'm still, if Spirit tells me to get up and go get a rock, I'm getting the fuck up, go downstairs and get a damn rock, okay? Yes. Because I know when I do what I'm told to do and you listen to that gut instinct, your gut has no positive or negative ions, so it's not possible to ever be wrong. And just do it, you always get a gift afterwards just from doing. Not sitting there saying, huh, what? Well, it's 3 below zero outside and I don't want to go outside. Oh, please. Then sit down and let somebody else do the work for you. Okay. You know I'm joking about that, right? You do your own magic. You buy your own products. You make your own products. You don't buy everything. You make your own. Figure it out. Figure it out. Go watch some videos and figure out how to make your own incense. Make your own candles. Make your own medicine. Come on now. And that's the other reason why you have an altar. You got one for money, one for prosperity, one for health, one for a new job, one for the car, one for the new house. You have an altar for everything. Why not? There's more shoe boxes. Clear all that shit out from underneath the bed. You have more room for altar boxes. And you put the sheet down low so nobody can see those shoe boxes under your bed. I mean, if you have a big room. There's always a way to get what you want if you have the faith and persistence. Otherwise, you're still going to be walking around bumping your head on the brick wall saying, I don't know, bang, I don't know, bang, I don't know, bang. Come on now, try something, do something, and step out on faith. Stop digging up the fucking seed to see if it's growing in the dirt. Okay? And people, your ancestor altars, what type of person was your ancestor? Okay, you don't know? Well, you know Granny's favorite color was green. Get a green candle. There you go. That's enough. Get a goblet of water. Start there. And later when you find old pictures and she's, I don't know, eating a drumstick, you can go get a chicken wing and put that drumstick on her altar. His altar, whatever. If you know what they like, put their stuff. If you don't know, start simple. Water, candle. That's it. There you go. I know my grandmother smoked, so I gave her a cigarette. Both her and my mother love sweets, so both of them got a little tiny plastic candy bar on that altar. My mom's favorite color was blue. She got a blue candle. My granny got a green candle. They each have a goblet for water. I don't have any. Oh, okay. I do have a picture. Thank you, Spirit. That I could print out and put on their altar. Just go with what you know. If you don't know, wait. Spirit is always going to tell you. Just be patient. And the next thing you know, you'll be going for a walk to the park. Since there hopefully shouldn't be a whole bunch of people there. Well, probably I think today's a holiday, right? I don't know. I don't keep up with that shit. Anyway, holiday time, obviously you don't have to go there at holiday time. I'm just saying, don't fight the feeling. If you went outside and you saw that feather right there and it said, take me, just pick the damn feather up. You can knock off the bird shit or not knock off the bird shit and dirt and dust and blah, 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 blah. Or not, it don't matter. There's a purpose for that feather telling you to pick it up. Just do it. Stop being so unfaith filled all the damn time. You know? So, having said all that, get your booty off of here. If you're at work, finish work, go home and start your altars. Just start collecting things. Put it in your panty drawer. We did that in my family. Anything precious goes in the panty drawer underneath the bras. Okay? Uh, until you got, 5 or 6 pieces maybe together. I don't know. Get your shoebox. Get you a huge pickle jar. Whatever. Something that you could hide that somebody's going to see it and say, and not think anything about it. Okay? So that's what I was going to tell you. So you see Mary right there? And you're welcome, sweetheart. You see Mary? Now, what do you think Mary stands for? I'll wait. Kuan Yin, the cute little Chinese couple, blah, 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 blah. Things, they don't always stand for what you think they mean, okay? So, some of you might already know. Mary, if you go into a house where people believe in African religious traditions, Mary more than likely will stand for Yemaya. Okay? Look it up. I'm not here to tell you everything. Study. Stop asking questions all the time and study. Just shut up and listen to people. If you join a voodoo hoodoo group, just shut up and read the posts and learn. Just shut up sometimes. Okay? And just sit there and read the posts, look at the pictures and learn, feel. Okay, so yeah, next time you go into a Catholic house, you're going to be thinking, is she Catholic? Or is she into hoodoo or voodoo or African religious tradition? There could be other religions that celebrate her as something other than. I don't know about that yet. I'm learning, you know? So learn to do different, be different, and keep on pushing. Shut up, listen, read, read, read. And then, after a few weeks, then and ask your question. But I'm telling you, the question today is not going to be the same type of question as the question you're going to ask a month from now, just sitting in a group reading posts, And the other thing, once you build your sacred space or your altar or whatever, shut up about it. You don't need to be in these Facebook groups saying, well, I did such and such and such and such, and it didn't work yet, or I did this and da 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 da. Keep your business to yourself. When it works, then share that shit. Okay? Yeah, I did a such and such. I did a Saint Expedite for money, altar, and yeah, so I got, that $50,000 I needed to pay my taxes. Share that then. Because you got to remember, whatever you post, excuse me, all those thousands of people looking at your post are putting in energy into whatever you're posting. So I just had a sister friend tell me, Tasha, don't post all your personal stuff. Well, sometimes I have to. Sometimes I have to because you need to learn and I need to teach. And sometimes I need to shut up and learn. It's okay. I'm not afraid of anything. If anybody wanted my address, phone number, social security number, I'm not afraid of nothing. What is that going to do? Nothing. Because if you wanted my social security, blah, 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 you could get that now, as open and vast as the computer system is, even under the black net, the dark net, we can get anything. So I'm not afraid of anybody getting anything. Okay? I walk by faith, not by sight. And having said that, it's been 30 minutes. I'm going to shut up because I know some people have the attention span of a gnat. So I'm going to shut this off and go say my blessings over my altars. And have an awesome day. And you have an awesome day. And be good to yourself first. Okay? I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Have an awesome day. Bye, guys.